Hey guys, welcome back to the Growers Corner. So today I wanted to talk to you about measurements of light. Now, for a long time, the industry standard was something called lumens. And lumens is something that's kind of up and coming in flashlights now. It's all the new technology in flashlights. If you go to like the camping section, or you go to like the hardware store, go to there, check out their flashlight selection. Every single one of the packages now has a lumen measurement. Oh, hey, ooh, what's all this about? And it's nothing new, okay? But it's a measurement of light intensity, okay? Not necessarily the spectrum or the color or the PAR. Now, that is a measurement of the amount of radiation, UVA, UVB, that a light source is giving off to a plant that is more effective / essential for photosynthesis, for the process by which plants turn nutrients and water and sunlight into glucose, sugar, right? So because technology has advanced, because we've gotten better at identifying and measuring the portions of light that are actively being used for the processes with which we are trying to enhance and harness and control, right? We can now better measure the amount of light, not only the intensity, because it's still an important factor. You want to make sure that you've got bright light, good, strong light, getting to as many different portions of the room, plant, etc. that you can get to, right? But it can't just be bright light. That's not necessarily what the plants want. So now when we start measuring, or we start taking into account things like PAR radiation, it allows us to measure the amount of our light source, not only that's getting to every place in the room, but also that's being used. I can have 100% super bright white light that only 10% of that light is being used by the plant. What good is that? I'm just burning a lot of electricity, right? If I have a light source that is putting out a strong light that is penetrating all areas of the grow room, but is also producing a light, or a type of light, or a spectrum of light that is 90% of that energy source, or that light being produced, is being used, well, that's a much more efficient use of my energy, my time, my light, right? So that is something that we are going to want as we move forward, growers. We're going to want to keep that in mind. We're going to want to start measuring that. We're going to want to start looking into that and making sure that the quality and type of light that we are using continues to stay par with the industry, or stay par with the technology that's available, right? So PAR meters are available. They're a little bit more expensive. But again, this is something that is a different type of light. It's a different aspect to light that we either were unaware of, or were unaware of its role. And so now that we know, knowing is half the battle, for those of you who used to watch G.I. Joe. And so if you know, now you can actively make adjustments. You can actively take a role in acquiring more, etc., etc., etc. And so far, all the research shows that if you increase PAR, you can then actually increase potency, not just yield, not just size, but actual potency of the plant itself. So something to think about, something to look into. All right, guys, until next time, this is the Growers Corner.